Hey guys, so I wanted to give you an update on Project 35 and what I have going on right now. So I'm back from my summer vacation. We had about 2 months off from the university, and yeah, I got my workouts in, and for say maybe half the time, I was really maybe a little bit over half the time, I was really focused on my eating. And then I started enjoying myself and being able to go out and eat with friends and family. And, you know, I did still cook when I was at my parents' house. But other than that, like, I was just out eating or like bringing food back home to eat with friends and family. But I kept my exercise daily. And so I got back about 4 days ago, maybe 3 or 4 days ago, to China. And first of all, excuse my eyebrows. I just came back, like, these are fresh. Just came back from getting them retatted, okay? Because, you know, tatness it needed to be a little tinted. So if you see some glossiness, that's just, it has some ointment on it right now. So yes, at any rate, so I got back and unpacked, which actually took a lot more. It took me about 2.5 days to unpack and put things up and away and everything. But I feel good. I will say that I feel good today, but I got in late Friday night. Saturday, Sunday, and yesterday, I had a horrific headache. When I say horrific, I mean like, oh my God, help me make it through this day. And it came and it went, and it came and it went, just depending on, like, you know, I had like a gallon of water yesterday. I drank a lot of water Sunday too, but yesterday I had about like a gallon of water because I got up very early. And I got up very early yesterday. My sleep was still off. But I have not taken a nap today. As a matter of fact, I had some caffeine today, so it can kind of keep me up so I can go to bed at my regular time. But yesterday, it was just terrible. Like, yesterday, I was feeling tired, and that headache just got to me after class. Had my first class yesterday for the semester, and it was really good. And I did my workout at 5 a.m. yesterday morning. And I think a lot of factors are probably playing into how I was feeling. Just by being extra tired, my body, you know, readjusting to being in this type of climate now. And what else? I mean, there's just a couple of things, you know, just a couple of things that's just been going on with my body. But I did get my workout in yesterday, and I felt really good. I'm doing it. But then after class, that headache hit hard. Y'all, that headache hit so hard. And I went and I was like, let me just take a little nap. So I took a nap. I laid down at like 12:30 to take a nap. I woke up at about 7 p.m. I did not mean for it to be like that. I really didn't mean for it to be like that. I'm just like, whoa, like, yo, that's gonna mess me up. And I woke up still with a headache. As a matter of fact, it was a little bit worse. So I made my dinner, and I was like, well, maybe I have a headache because, you know, I'm hungry. I ate, the headache was still there. And I'm so happy I got my little Instant Pot mini that I brought back with me, although it did get dented up, brand new, got dented up because the people that work, it's not TSA people, but the people that work at the airport, like, they just literally throw your stuff around. So my joint is dented, brand new, dented. But it's okay. So I made me some duck bone broth. And I was like, well, I'll have some of that tomorrow, and it'll probably be good, you know, during my intermittent fasting time. Y'all, I woke up like 12 something. So I went back to sleep, okay? Went back to sleep. And it's terrible when your head hurts so bad that it's hard for you to sleep. That was me. And I went back to sleep and I woke up and went back to sleep and I woke up, and it was just like I said, horrific. So I drank some of the duck bone broth, and I put a little bit of cayenne pepper in it, and I had some pink Himalayan sea salt, and within moments, I felt better. Within moments, I was just like, oh my God, thank you. And it was good, and it was hot because it was still, I had that keep warm button lit up on the Instant Mini. And it served its purpose. So I laid back down and went to sleep. And when I woke up this morning, I did not have a headache. So I was very, very happy about that. Haven't had one today yet. And I'm praying that it just does not happen at all. And so then I realized too that my body is probably really detoxing itself from vacation. And, just what I had and then, being here now and getting back into the swing of cooking. And I really did miss cooking. My life is kind of simple when it comes to my food. I have beef, I have salmon, I have eggs, cheese, cream cheese, heavy whipping cream, and whatever, stevia or artificial sweeteners that I use, which is usually stevia. But I brought a whole shipment of Torani back. Sugar-free Tiranis back, and I will use them sparingly, not a lot, because I don't know if they're going to contribute to making me hungry or basically having side effects. So anyways, I am still working out, and it's September 3rd here. Okay, September 3rd here. I'm really excited about the next 4 months that I have left. I also have been really kind of just emotional when I think about the rest of this year. Just the hope and expectation that I have for the rest of this year regarding me and my workload and, me trying to become the best version of myself. Thinking about that just really kind of makes me emotional. I get emotional when I start thinking about those things, and I'm like, girl, it's going to take the grace of God and some strength to really, have these things manifest. I've realized that the more I take care of my health, the more I'm different. I'm different in a way to where not just my perspective is different, but the way that I respond and react to people, places, and things it's just different. I think so this might sound crazy, but I feel like I value myself more. I definitely feel like I value myself more to the point to where, I decide if it's something that I feel like giving energy to, or if it's something I just leave alone, coming back here and having a whole lot of stuff to get done, or, just little minor situations that I may have run into over the past, few weeks or whatever. It's just bruh, first of all, you're Dr. Campbell. Second of all, you're above that. I know that sounds crazy. But I mean, and listen, I definitely don't mean for it to sound cocky. Okay. But it is what it is. And so the more I take care of myself, I find that I love myself enough to know what I should put my energy into. So, this whole Project 35, it goes all the way to my 35th birthday. That's just the first part of it. Y'all, my fupa is fading. Honey, she is fading. And I'm very, very happy about that. Hello, I'm so happy about that. And I know that a lot of that has to do with working out, but then also, the food too. So I have noticed that I'm sculpting my body. My body is transforming right before my eyes. And it's miraculous. It's you're putting in the work, and I'm seeing the results in my body. Now getting my eating back on track. With my OMAD. This week I'm not doing OMAD because I am trying to just at least get my body back on track with eating the amount of meat that I do, you know, for carnivore, I guess. Carnivore. I can't even call it that. Like, because carnivore, you know, they only do like meat, water, butter, if that, you know. Some of them are a little bit lean and they do cheese, but for me, it's like I'm just doing my own version of low to no carb, basically. And I mean, if it has any carbs, it's trace carbs from like meat or whatever else. But other than that, I'm not adding in any extra carbs. So, but just so I don't have anybody coming on saying, well, that's not carnivore or anything like that, I'll just go ahead and say I am allowing my body to adjust to eating the amount of meat that I was eating before. And I probably need to up it some as well, because I have definitely started going harder on my workout since the summer. So my intermittent fasting has been a little different, actually. I've been doing from noon to like 9 p.m. And that's if I make it to 9 p.m. Like last night I did because, well, I slept so late. But I've been eating like between 12 and 8 instead of just doing like OMAD. And sometimes I think I just haven't had anything in the mornings because it's been like almost 2 years. Like even before I started like losing weight, like I really even wasn't eating breakfast like that. So, you know, that's just me and my body. But anyways, I want to give you guys an update. Now I'm back, and so I can start recording again. I was going to try and do, you know, podcasts and the YouTube videos while I was away, but I felt like I wasn't being present. You know, it was a vacation for a reason. Like, you know, I was able to visit family and friends that I don't get to see because I don't live with them. You know, I'm not there anymore. I live in China now. And so being able to just be present and to love on people and to just, you know, be around them, to me, that mattered more than hopping on YouTube or, you know, recording a podcast or whatever, because I knew that those things would still be around once I got back. So here I am. Here's my update. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you so much for joining this journey. Another thing, my scale broke. So when I came back, so I didn't weigh myself all summer. When I came back, I'm like, okay, it's September 1st. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get on the scale, see where we at. Got on the scale wouldn't come on. And I'm like, yo, did I break the scale? Check the batteries. There was corrosion everywhere. So I took the batteries out, you know, try to clean it up a little bit, put some new batteries in. Still did not turn on, so I had to throw the whole scale away. I ordered another one yesterday. This one should arrive in about a week, maybe. And it also has an app in English. The last one only was in Chinese. So, child, it took me like 30 minutes. 30 minutes every single time I weighed myself. Because I had to spend time translating like what everything was saying. Like, I got the numbers, you know, and I knew the signs and symbols of you know, the little pictures like, you know, body fat, muscle volume, water weight, all of that. But for like the little tips and data that it was spitting back out at me, you know, reporting, it was all in Chinese, so I had to translate it. But this time I'm not gonna have to do that because the app also comes in English. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the scale. When it gets here, I will weigh myself, and we'll see. We will see. So I'm kind of happy because it's like, okay, this week, you know, maybe I can undo the damage that was done, if there was any damage that was done. So yeah. All right. That's enough. Talk to you guys later. Bye.